Matthew Taylor is no stranger to controversy. His outspoken nature and public criticisms, particularly of Sussex Police, have made him a lightning rod for online ire. Yet what began as mere dissent has spiraled into something far more troubling, a pattern of alleged harassment and targeting by the very institutions sworn to protect him. Disturbing questions arise. Are Sussex Police abusing their power? Are they prioritising online vendettas over genuine justice? The accusations are serious, demanding a closer look at the relationship between this police force and a citizen they seem determined to silence. The heart of the matter lies in a series of incidents involving Matthew Taylor and Sussex Police. While specifics remain shrouded in ongoing legal battles, the overarching narrative paints a picture of relentless pursuit fueled by dubious motives. Each encounter, seemingly triggered by minor or unsubstantiated complaints, raises concerns about whether Sussex Police are acting on credible evidence or simply bowing to the whims of an online mob. This is not to say Taylor is above scrutiny. Rather, it begs the question of whether the intensity and frequency of police attention are proportionate to any alleged wrongdoing. Adding fuel to the fire is the claim that Sussex Police are disproportionately responsive to allegations against Taylor, particularly those originating from online trolls. These digital provocateurs, often hiding behind anonymous profiles, seem to hold an alarming sway over the police force's actions. One can't help but wonder, is this a case of authorities being manipulated by malicious actors? Or is there a more sinister agenda at play, with Sussex Police using the flimsiest of pretexts to target an individual deemed inconvenient? The answer, whatever it may be, strikes at the very core of public trust in law enforcement. The potential consequences of this alleged persecution extend far beyond one man's experience. If Sussex Police are indeed targeting individuals based on online pressure rather than concrete evidence, it sets a dangerous precedent. It erodes the public's faith in the impartiality and integrity of law enforcement. It creates a climate of fear where dissent is stifled and criticism is met with retribution. The stakes are high, not just for Matthew Taylor, but for the very principles of justice and accountability that underpin a democratic society. The internet, for all its merits, has a dark underbelly. It's a breeding ground for trolls, those who revel in sowing discord and inflicting pain from behind the veil of anonymity. In the case of Matthew Taylor, this digital mob appears to have found a particularly insidious tool, weaponizing the very authorities meant to protect citizens. By bombarding Sussex Police with frivolous complaints, amplifying trivial matters, and generally creating a cacophony of outrage, these trolls seem to have gained an alarming degree of influence over law enforcement's actions. The modus operandi is as simple as it is effective. A single tweet, blog post, or online comment by Taylor is all it takes to set the wheels in motion. The trolls descend, distorting his words, fabricating narratives, and whipping up a frenzy of righteous indignation. This manufactured outrage, amplified through social media algorithms, quickly finds its way to Sussex Police, who, based on the accusations levelled against them, seem all too eager to appease the mob. The result is a vicious cycle where online harassment translates into real-world consequences, with Taylor caught in the crosshairs. What makes this situation particularly concerning is the apparent willingness of Sussex Police to prioritise online clamour over concrete evidence. It's a case study in how the court of public opinion, often fueled by misinformation and malice, can influence those entrusted with upholding the law. The question arises, are Sussex Police genuinely concerned with justice for all, or are they more interested in appeasing the loudest voices regardless of their validity? The answer has profound implications for the future of law enforcement in the digital age. The case of Matthew Taylor should serve as a wake-up call, a stark reminder that the line between online and offline worlds is becoming increasingly blurred. When law enforcement agencies become pawns in the hands of digital mobs, it undermines the very foundations of justice and accountability. It creates a climate of fear and silence where legitimate criticism is stifled and dissent is met with the heavy hand of the law. Addressing this dangerous trend requires a multi-pronged approach, educating law enforcement about the dangers of online manipulation, holding trolls accountable for their actions, and fostering a digital environment that values truth and reason over outrage and vitriol.